Hello, and welcome back to the second tutorial in the Lua learning series. In this video, I'll show you how to print and how to make variables, which are two very essential features to programming. So, in a new place, or in the old place, it doesn't really matter, you'll want to create a new script inside of Workspace. Go to this little plus icon here, tap on it, and you can search for script, or you can just click on it. Once you make the script, it'll have this line in it. You can remove this for right now. I'll explain it later. So the first thing I want to teach you about are variables. All variables do is just store information. This can be almost anything. It can be a string, it can be a number, it can be a part, it can be a decimal. To make a variable, type in local. This tells the script that you want to declare a variable. The next thing you want to do is give it a name. So for this variable, I'll just call it something like to print. Variables store information, so we'll want to give it a value. To do that, put an equal sign after the name, and then something to store. I don't know, 2. Okay, so we have our variable here. But if we try to run the game, well, nothing happens. That's because we haven't told the script to actually display anything. It stores the information, but that's it. So how do we see this? Well, in order to do that, we need to print it. This function will output the value of whatever's inside of the brackets. So let's try printing our variable. Inside of the brackets, we'll write the variable name to print, and then we can run the game again and see if it works. And just like that, it prints. Now the line that we deleted had a string in it. A string is just a way of telling the script that what you're writing isn't meant to be taken as code. You signify that something is a string by typing in these quotation marks. Like I said, these quotation marks tell the script to treat this as a string, not as actual code. If I were to remove the quotations, then you can see here it would error. So once we have that in order, you can run it again. And you can see it printed the message. Now you might be thinking, well, is this variable really necessary? Because I can just delete it and then put whatever in the print. Like that. And yeah, this way is actually faster than doing it the other way. But the way I showed before just helps to get a better understanding of the basics. So I know this probably isn't the most interesting thing, but it'll get better. It's important to understand the fundamentals of scripting so that you're not completely lost when we start doing, more advanced stuff. In my next video, I'll be covering how to get the properties of parts. I think that's all for now. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Bye!